What's up, everybody? Charlie Marlow here. Got to talk about this Cardinals finale against the Brewers. Got to talk about the weekend. Cardinals getting swept by first place Milwaukee. St. Louis in last place, 9-13 on the season, 6 games back already. 6 games back of the Brewers. Remember, we thought the Brewers would be kind of down this year. They trade Corbin Burns. Brandon Woodruff is hurt. Didn't seem like they were really going to go for it. They lose their manager, Craig Counsell, to the Cubs. And Milwaukee in first place here. And man, the Cardinals had a chance to win a couple games in this series. Certainly game one, although that would have been stealing that one. They had that momentum going into extra innings. And then Saturday game, Miles Mikolas just gets rocked. This game, Sonny Gray, hey, there's the positive. Sonny Gray looked really, really, really good. Struck everybody out. Super impressive. But look, the trend continues. The Cardinals' offense is freaking inept. I mean, up and down. They're trying everything. Ollie's trying everything. Paul Goldschmidt dropped to the 5 hole in the order. You saw Lars Nootbaar getting the homer robbed today. Just nothing going right for the Redbirds. And like I said, it's starting to feel like 2023. So you're 9-13. I was doing the quick math. That equals a 66 win season. Now, do I think the Cardinals are going to win 66 games? No. When it's early like this, those numbers can really be skewed. Obviously, if you just win or lose a couple games here and there, it looks way better. Cardinals won 71 games last year. I don't think they're going to win just 66 games this year, but that's the pace that they're on. And man, I don't know if you watched the post game, but the vibes are very, very bad for the Cardinals right now. Ollie trying his best to explain what's going on, but look, don't have a lot of answers. There's guys going up there, he's saying, that just aren't feeling good about how they are at the plate. And I tweeted earlier today, and I got a little bit of blowback, but I think a lot of people agreed with me. And I basically said, look, I know it's way too early to say things like must win and all that, but today kind of felt like that from the standpoint of, look, your offense is terrible right now. And I'll be the first one to say I thought this offense was going to be good. I don't think it's going to be this bad all year. But right now, the offense is terrible. And Sonny Gray has been absolutely dealing for you guys now in his 3 starts. And even though the starting pitching overall has been pretty solid, I haven't looked at the numbers after this series. Obviously, Miles Mikolas got blown up. And the thing about that is, the Miles Mikolas start could have been even worse. Remember, you had a ball, that catch that Ciani made. Now, that wouldn't have been a homer for the Saturday game, but you're talking about one more gust of wind, and that's a grand slam for the Brewers on Saturday. So Miles Mikolas is pitching very poorly, and even that game yesterday could have been worse. Overall, Kyle Gibson, I don't have a ton of confidence when Kyle Gibson goes out there. Steven Matz has been pretty dang good. Lance Lynn has been very good. Now, his FIP leads you to believe that might regress to the mean a little bit ERA-wise. But still, what I'm trying to say is I still don't think this Cardinals starting rotation is going to be that great. Will they be middle of the pack? I think that's fair to say. So it seems like right now, with the way the Cardinals' offense has been so bad, that you almost have to win a lot. I mean, a very high percentage of Sonny Gray starts. So that's what I meant by that. Obviously, 22 games in, whatever it is, nothing's really a must-win. But this Cardinals team, they need something positive. You just got swept by the Brewers. You have the Diamondbacks coming into town for this next series, and you've already lost 2 of 3 to the Diamondbacks when you played them, a week or so ago. And I don't know what the answer is, because I really don't think that all these guys on the offensive side are just crap now. right? I mean, there's resumes for a lot of these guys. Paul Goldschmidt, first and foremost. I don't think Paul Goldschmidt is just totally washed like a lot of people think. But is he starting to get up in years? Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think Paul Goldschmidt is going to be a bad offensive player at the end of this year. But could he be league average or just a bit above or a bit below league average? At this point, I guess that's not crazy to say. We're 22 games in, but the man's not young. Jordan Walker obviously struggling. Nolan Gorman struggling. And they send down Victor Scott to the minor leagues along with Andre Pallante, or Andre Payante, as Carl Ravitch calls him. But Victor Scott, I'm glad to see him sent down. Love the kid, love his future. And look, he clearly really struggled offensively, brings the defense, brings the speed. But the old saying is you can't steal first base. And I think he has a very bright future. But at this point, I think it was pretty clear you had to send him down. And remember, the only reason he was on the opening day roster and was up in the bigs for this long is because of injuries to Tommy Edman and Dylan Carlson. So hopefully he goes down there. He plays every single day. He figures it out. I'm guessing we'll see Victor Scott again. I mean, obviously, certainly next year, but maybe even later this season if he starts to figure things out. Andre Pallante going down to stretch out, potentially become a starter. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, man, overall, just the vibes of this team are very, very, very bad. How about that nice little sunset we got going? At least that's a positive, right? I don't know. I feel like I always want to give the Cardinals the benefit of the doubt because of their great history. And I'm not talking about like Stan Musial. I'm talking about DeWitt's, Mozeliak. But man, I don't know if you can do that anymore. I really don't. I didn't think this team was going to be great to begin with. I thought it was going to be an 83-win team. It seems like that's probably the ceiling for this team. And I say that knowing, look, the offense is going to get better. They're going to hit. These guys are not all going to suck all year. But I do think the starting pitching is not going to be great. And that's why I'm repeating myself. But again, like it feels like you have to win almost all these Sonny Gray starts because you know there's going to be some ugly ones out there from Miles Michaelis and Kyle Gibson. And even, look, as well as Lance Lynn has pitched, he's going to have some stinkers out there too. And Steven Matz is a guy who may not go deep in a game. So even if he gives you 5 good innings, you're asking a lot from your pen in some of these games with Matz to get you 12 outs. And by the way, the pen overall for the season has been really, really good, but the offense is craptastic. So comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Just it's feeling like last year. I felt like this team needed a strong start, and I thought their start was okay coming off like the Dodgers and all that. But now you get swept by the Brewers, and things are just looking really, really negative, feeling negative. There's a lot of negativity on social media, Cardinals, Twitter, and all that. And I get it. I feel you. I feel like some people actually are rooting for this team to do poorly because of the way the team was constructed. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This video is not going to be super long. Look at that sunset, though. All right. At least that's something you can take some joy in, because the Cardinals are providing us no joy on the baseball diamond. All right. Thanks, guys. Again, comment, like, subscribe, share the channel, share the videos, put it in your group text, put it on social media, and spread the word. Love you all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Okay, see ya.